Hey everybody, welcome back. Lukemick here. The year is 2014 and I am going to run you guys through my Black Friday haul or purchases or whatever you want to call them for this year's Black Friday. Now if you guys don't know anything about me, I review movies on YouTube. I show you guys videos of video games and movies that I've purchased lately, and I also do a new thing called Game Soup where my friends and we play games and we just kind of talk over ourselves playing the games. But this is something that I get to do once a year, and I'm always really excited to do this once a year because Black Friday is pretty much my biggest spending day of the entire year. I spent a little over $600 this year on Blu-rays and video games. I think that's pretty much all I bought this year, and we went to like Best Buy, Walmart, Target, and all that stuff, and I'm just going to run you guys through all the things that I picked up this year, and if you guys want to see my older Black Friday videos, then just go look them up because I've done this 3 times now on YouTube, and I just think it's really exciting. I like doing this. So let's start out with, this is how the night started. So I celebrated Thanksgiving at my friend's house, and Best Buy opened at 5 p.m. So we headed out at around 3:45. We got in line at Best Buy at around 4 o'clock. We waited outside in the cold. It was like 2 degrees for like an hour. Our feet were frozen. I've been through much worse, but I mean, waiting out in the cold is no fun. But once you get into Best Buy, you just get all heated up. You see all the great deals. You kind of go nuts. And Black Friday, you really do save a lot of money. So let's get into it. So what I was really going for this year were PS4 games and 3DS games because those were the things that I knew that I wanted that were on sale. I also have a Wii U, and I would have loved to pick up more Wii U games this year, but not many of them were really on sale. They were kind of obsolete sales-wise, but I got a lot of good PS4 games here for like 25 bucks, so I'm going to run you guys through those. I got Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor. This is that Lord of the Rings game that's kind of supposed to be like Assassin's Creed from what I hear. I'm not the biggest fan of Lord of the Rings, but I'm excited to try this game. I've been thinking about it a lot, and I'm really happy I got it for 25 bucks. I have the Metro redo here. I never did get to play the Metro games on the PlayStation 3 or the Xbox 360, but this has, I believe, 2 games in it, Metro 2033 and Metro Last Light. I hear they're pretty good games, and for 25 bucks, I didn't feel like I could beat that price. This is my most anticipated game of the entire year, pretty much, other than Smash Bros. And I waited, I held off on it for a while, and I got it for 25 bucks at Best Buy, and I'm super glad I waited. It is The Evil Within. I'm a huge fan of survival horrors from the director of Resident Evil 4 on the PS2 and GameCube and the Wii and all the other consoles it was on, and I love Resident Evil 4. I'm super pumped up I got The Evil Within. It has a nice like slipcover too, so really cool find. I got Call of Duty Ghosts for 20 bucks. I hear this is a pretty bad Call of Duty game. I don't buy them right when they come out. I usually buy them once they're $20 like this. Because I feel like the Call of Duty games are the same thing every time. I just kind of wanted one on my next-gen console because I don't have Advanced Warfare, so I thought I'd just get Ghosts for 20 bucks. And then the last PS4 game I got at Best Buy Apple Valley was Alien Isolation for 30. This one was a bit more expensive, which kind of stinks because I feel like this one is the game with less content out of all those games, but I like the Alien movies a lot, and this was supposed to be a pretty good game, except I've heard it's kind of buggy, and I can only imagine, and the track record for Alien games has not been very strong, but I'm optimistic for it, I guess. I want to play it. I heard it's a pretty good survival horror game, but we'll see what happens. And the last video game I think I got at Best Buy Apple Valley here in Minnesota was Sly Cooper 4 Thieves in Time for $8. I held off on getting this game for a really long time. I like the Sly Cooper games. I just didn't really feel like paying $60 for this game when it came out, but since it was $8, I was like, you know what, now is the time to buy because $8 is super cheap. Now, moving on to the Blu-rays I got from Best Buy this year. I buy a lot of Blu-rays too. I know I started off strong with those video games, but from here on out, it's mostly Blu-rays, and that's probably what you guys like to see the most, because I mostly do movie reviews on my channel, and you guys are all probably a lot of movie people, not as much video games, but I'm going off on a weird rant, or not rant, a weird rambling. I'm kind of like a rambling old man. Anyways, moving on. $8, we have the movie Rush. Ron Howard directed this movie. I saw it last year, came out in theaters last year, stars Chris Hemsworth and Daniel Bruhl. He was in Inglourious Bastards, and I thought this movie was actually really good. I was disappointed to see that it didn't get very many Oscar nominations last year, but I was really impressed by it. Going into it, I thought it looked a little cheesy, but it was actually a pretty good movie. How to Train Your Dragon 2, this was like $9 or $10. This was one of the biggest like Blu-ray sales they had on Black Friday this year. Really good movie. I liked this one a lot more than the first one, surprisingly. I wasn't a big fan of the first How to Train Your Dragon. So for $9 or $10, this was no questions asked on that one. This is a really good movie that came out this year as well, X-Men Days of Future Past. I really liked this X-Men movie. It's definitely up there with one of the best ones that was ever made, in my opinion, and probably in most people's opinions. I really enjoyed this movie a lot. The only thing that I didn't like too much about it was Mystique. She just complained about everything like she does in Hunger Games. I'm talking kind of about Jennifer Lawrence too. But yeah, now this movie, I actually just watched this movie last night, right when I bought it. My friends and I popped it in. They hated it. I saw it in theaters earlier this year, and I thought it was really funny because it's so bad. It's really a guilty pleasure movie, so please don't give me crap for this. But I got Vampire Academy. I paid $8 for this. It's a little more on the expensive side. I think it should be a $4 movie personally, but I think it's really funny. It's really, really bad, but it's like Mean Girls with vampires, and if you guys want to see a really stupid movie that's only 104 minutes, that's actually kind of a long movie, Vampire Academy is the one for you. So now we have The Wizard of Oz here for $6. I've been holding off on this movie for a long time. They had the whole like big box set of it for a long time there when Blu-ray was first introduced as a new format. But this is, I don't know, I thought this was nice. I don't love The Wizard of Oz. I think it's a good movie, and it's definitely a classic for sure. But it's not like one of my favorite movies of all time. So I didn't think I really needed the whole complete box set. So I'm happy with this, and it's got a nice looking slipcover. I got Orange is the New Black Season 1 for $10. Obviously, we can all just watch this on Netflix, but me, being a Blu-ray aficionado and collector, I wanted to get this series on Blu-ray, not streaming, because streaming is lame. But yeah, $10 for this season. I haven't seen the show, but I heard it's good. A lot of people say it's good, so I'll try it out for $10. Another one I got here for $10 on Blu-ray, it's a TV season, is Hannibal. I've heard lots of good things about this show, too. It's like Hannibal Lecter, and Mads Mikkelsen actually is the star of the show. He was the villain in Casino Royale, if you guys don't know who that is. And yeah, I've heard really good things about this too, so I'm excited to try that out. Next up here from the Apple Valley Best Buy, we have Rain Man for $4. This was obvious. I haven't seen this movie. I know a little bit about it. I know it won Best Picture. I know of some scenes, but I actually haven't seen it, so whenever I'll watch it, I'll maybe tell you guys what I thought about it. But yeah, $4 for that is a steal, I think. And then I got Lone Survivor for, I believe it was $8. I liked this movie. The first half is a little slow and a little boring, but then once the fight actually starts, it's really brutal. It's exciting, it's sad, it's violent. But then the last like 10 minutes of this movie is a little too over-patriotic for my taste. They get really gung-ho about killing people, but I don't know. I think that that is a pretty good movie. It was solid. I liked it. And the last one I got here from Best Buy, Apple Valley, was the Lego Movie for $4. This is literally a steal. This movie kind of just came out. I didn't love the movie. I thought it was good for sure. It came out in the beginning of the year when there weren't many good movies out, so I kind of hyped it up a little too much, I think. But I think the Lego Movie is definitely a great deal for $4, and it's got a really nice looking slipcover on it too. So now moving on to the Target that is right next to the Apple Valley Best Buy. I got Blu-rays here, and I got some video games, and I was really excited about the video games here, so let's get into that. A lot of these things I didn't know were on sale, and I kind of freaked out when I found them, and I got super excited, and I bought a whole bunch of them. But the first thing that's really basic is an Xbox Live 3-month card. It was half price, $12.50 instead of the $25. My friend and I kind of want to go back and play some Left 4 Dead together, and I haven't had Live in years because I'm a PS4, PS3 guy for the most part. But yeah, for $12.50, I mean 3 months of Live, we'll goof around on Left 4 Dead for a little while. But this is where the stuff really surprised me. It was either $10 or $15. I got Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. I know this game's kind of like a demo for Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain or whatever, but I want to try it out because I've always wanted to play the Metal Gear Solid games. I'm just not good at them. I'm not good at stealth at all, and I really wish I was, but I would love to get into the story of these games. I'd love to play and experience them because I'm sure I love them for their characters and their story and even their gameplay, even though it's not necessarily my thing. I'm just not good at stealth games, and I want to get good at the Metal Gear games because I really want to play them. Another one I got here was Sonic Lost World on the Wii U. This was like the only Wii U game that was of importance that was on sale. And this isn't even a very important Wii U game. I got it for 10 or 15 bucks, just like Metal Gear Solid 5 over there. And I played the demo for it on my Wii U a couple nights ago, not even knowing that this game was going to be on sale on Black Friday. And I'll say that the demo, Sonic games are weird. They don't work very well. The controls are usually really bad, and I don't think the guys who program the games know how to program controls and stuff. But I don't know. It seems like it'll be an okay Sonic game. Sonic Generations was a good one on the PS3, but that one wasn't. They don't work well. They really don't. But this is where I went kind of crazy. Now, I knew this game was going to be on sale for 15 bucks. That's Super Mario 3D Land on the 3DS. And I've had a 3DS since Black Friday last year. I bought one last year on Black Friday. And this is one of the ones I really wanted, but it wasn't on sale last year. So super hyped up about this because I really want to play this game. And then all these 3DS games were 15 bucks too, and I knew I couldn't just pass these up. New Super Mario Bros. 2, super psyched that this was so cheap. Mario Kart 7 was $15 as well, and Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D. So, really awesome deal on all these 3DS games. I really didn't expect that, and that was a really good feeling because I haven't purchased a single 3DS game since Black Friday last year. So, yeah, I was really hyped up about that. Now we are moving on to the Blu-rays from Apple Valley Target. I almost moved right into Walmart, but we're on the Blu-rays from Apple Valley Target. And I got Gravity for $4. This was one of their biggest deals that they were showcasing in the advertisements. This is another one, and I haven't seen this show, and I've been buying a bunch of random seasons of it. And I don't have the first season in my grasp yet, but Mad Men, the final season, part 1, I thought the cover for this was really cool. And I know it's a good show, and I'd really like to watch it someday. So 10 bucks for this part of the season, definitely I think a good deal there. I haven't seen Gladiator. That's a bad thing. Ridley Scott, of course. So I bought Gladiator for $4. I'll have to watch it someday. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs for $6. I saw this movie back in theaters way back when it came out, and I really liked it. And I saw it again on TV or something. I saw the sequel, I think, last year, and I thought the sequel really sucked. But I liked the first one. Anchorman for $6, I believe. Not a bad deal. Live, Die, Repeat, or Edge of Tomorrow. I think this was $6. I'm almost positive that this was $6. This was another one that they were really showcasing in their advertisement, and I'm really happy that I got to pick it up because I thought that was a pretty good movie that came out earlier this summer. I got Neighbors here. I think this was $9. This is another new release with Seth Rogen and Zac Efron, obviously. I didn't love this movie, but I'll definitely watch it again sometime. It has its funny moments, but I just feel like the trailer for this movie really ruined a lot of the plot points in the story and in the whole movie. And then the last thing at Target that really made me excited, because surprisingly I actually really thoroughly enjoyed this movie, and I didn't know it was going to be on sale on Black Friday. It was $8 instead of like 20 or whatever, and I just really liked this movie. It's a romantic comedy, but it's about time. It's like a time-traveling romantic comedy, kind of. And I just thought it was really clever, it was really funny, and I really liked the characters and the story, and I would definitely recommend this movie if you're looking for a good romantic comedy, because I thought this one was very good. It was very well done. So About Time, that one really, I was excited to find that. Now, we're moving on to the Apple Valley Walmart, and this is almost all Blu-rays. And Walmart, I will admit, had the greatest Blu-ray selection this year out of all the stores, so get ready for a lot of Blu-rays coming up. Okay, I wish I had some water with me. But anyways, we're moving on here. We have Bad Grandpa, Blu-ray DVD digital copy edition, no slipcover, and the black promo sticker means $7 or like $6.96. So if you see the black sticker, then it's like a $7 Blu-ray. So we have that. We have the Blade triple feature. The first two are directed by Guillermo del Toro. I haven't seen these movies, and I was really psyched to see this movie for just $7, or this bundle for $7, because I'd really like to watch these movies. So that's the Blade trilogy right there. That was $7. We have Bad Santa here with the nice little slip cover for $4. The blue sticker means $4. I bought this movie, Silent Hill Revelation, just because I like Sean Bean and Kit Harington, Jon Snow from Game of Thrones. And when this movie was coming out in theaters, I haven't played the Silent Hill games, but I don't know, I just kind of wanted to see the movie, but then it got like 5% on Rotten Tomatoes, and then I just didn't bother to go see it. But I thought, you know what, for $4, I'll finally just give it a shot. It has people I like in it, but I'm sure it's probably going to suck. I got Redemption with Jason Statham. I only bought this one because Chris Stuckman reviewed it a while back, and he said it wasn't a bad Jason Statham flick. So I was like, you know what, for $4, what the hell, I'll go for it. We have some Nicolas Cage movies in this bundle too here. We have Bad Lieutenant, Port of Call, New Orleans. The back for this movie is awesome. We got Nick Cage screaming there. We got a gecko on the side, or some kind of lizard. $4 for this movie. It looks pretty awesome. Probably a really bad movie, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass. So another one I got here for $4 with the blue sticker is The Paperboy with Zac Efron. I don't really know what this movie's about, but I remember seeing the poster for it, and I think it's a cool little poster. It looks like it's set in like the 50s or something. I'm interested in this movie, and it has a good cast too. This is a really big deal, I think. Sleeping Beauty for $10, I believe. The orange sticker is the $10 one, and obviously Disney movies sell for like $30, so $10 on this is it's a great deal. Walmart always does cheaper like Disney Blu-rays like that around Black Friday this time of year. I think I got like Little Mermaid there last year, so I was happy to get Sleeping Beauty. Here's another Nicolas Cage movie I also got from Walmart, of course, $4 for Stolen. This is that movie that looks a lot like Taken. On the back, it sounds pretty awesome. 12 hours, $10 million, and one kidnapped daughter, starring Nicolas Cage. So I'm sure this is going to be really entertaining, but horrible, so hopefully they can keep it entertaining, because like a movie like that starring Nicolas Cage, it sounds like it's going to be really entertaining, but they could do just so many little things to just mess the whole thing up and just make it a horrible movie to sit through, not entertaining or action-packed whatsoever, but hopefully they were able to keep it at least funny and entertaining. I don't know, this one I was really excited about, and I was really surprised that Walmart was kind of pushing this sale so much, but it's The Rover. I was really surprised to see this as like a Black Friday deal movie, because this one kind of went under the radar, I think, for a lot of people. I saw it in theaters earlier this year. It's a really good movie. It's a lot like Mad Max in a way, but it's a much quieter version. It's not like a bunch of like revving engines and stuff, but it's kind of in a dystopian world like Mad Max or Fallout, the video game. So I really liked The Rover. I thought it was an incredible movie. I got The Last Stand with Arnold Schwarzenegger here for $4. I thought this movie was okay. It could have been better, but you know, that last half it picks up and you get some great Arnold Schwarzenegger action scenes, so I think it's worth it. And then I believe this is the last Nicolas Cage movie I got. This one's actually good. I saw it earlier this year. I really liked it. It is Joe. This was the black sticker, $7. And it stars Nicolas Cage, of course, and the kid that was in Mud, Ty Sheridan, I believe his name is. And this was a good drama. It's a good drama. It's kind of like Mud in a way. They're actually pretty similar in their tone, I guess. But yeah, Joe was good. I really enjoyed Joe. So that's not even all for Walmart at Apple Valley. I thought we were moving on to the next store again, but I have more Blu-rays from Walmart. So okay. Oh man. We got The Hurt Locker here for $4. Pretty decent movie. I don't think it should have won Best Picture, but I enjoy it. Annie for $4. I don't know about Annie. I watched it in choir class in like 7th grade, and oh, it's the sing-along edition too. I don't know. I just kind of grabbed it because it was $4. This one I'm pretty happy about. I think it could have been cheaper because Walmart was selling these steel books for $4 last year, but I got the Scott Pilgrim versus the World Steel book for $7. I already own this movie, but it's one of my favorite movies of all time. I love Edgar Wright, I love Michael Cera, and I love Scott Pilgrim, and yeah, for this awesome comic book looking steelbook, I thought $7 was a fine price. I got Rampart here with Woody Harrelson for $4. I've heard good things about this movie, and I just kind of picked it up because it's a movie that it's supposed to be good. I don't know. Now this game, I got three video games here. But before we do the games, let's just finish off the other three Blu-rays. Braveheart for $4. I haven't seen it. I'll have to watch it sometime. Haywire, I got this one because it's one of the Steven Soderbergh films, and a lot of people didn't really like this. Critics liked it, but users on Flickster, Rotten Tomatoes didn't really like it. But it has a really good cast, and I'm willing to give it a shot, and I guess this is another Steven Soderbergh movie, Magic Mike. Haven't seen this, heard a lot of good things about it, and yeah, $4. So then I got three video games here from Walmart. Now I'll first start off by just saying that they had a bin of pre-owned video games. They had PS2 games in there, Xbox 360 games, PS3 games, 3DS games, Wii games, no Xbox One or PS4 games, or Wii U games for that matter. But I got Spirit Camera, The Cursed Memoir for about $4.96 is what they call it, but it's basically $5. It's used, but it looks like it's in fine condition. It's just another 3DS game, and it was cheap. This one I was really happy to find in there. I was pretty excited about it. Yakuza Dead Souls for $4.96. If you guys haven't played the Yakuza games, they're developed by, I believe, or Sega's involved. I don't know if they're developed by Sega. They might be, actually. It's like a Japanese Grand Theft Auto, and this one's all about zombies. The Dead Souls are zombies, so that's kind of exciting. And now this is the last game I got. I have another game. I keep thinking I'm getting to the end of the games, but I got this game at Walmart for $15, and it was originally supposed to be, I think, $25, but they put another sticker over it, and I think I know why. It is Injustice: Gods Among Us. And this is the free PlayStation Plus game on PS4 of the month for December. And I'm going to play that game on PlayStation Plus and see if I like it. And if I like it, then I'll decide to keep this game, because I'm the kind of guy that doesn't really like all that digital stuff. I like to have my hard copies of things and my physical merchandise. I don't like to digitally download all my movies and games and music and stuff like that. So if I end up liking this game, I'll hold on to it, and if I don't like it, I'll return it and get my $15 back. But yeah, I feel like they wanted to price it higher, and then they saw that PlayStation was giving it away for free, so they probably thought, we better cut the price down on this for the Black Friday deal. So I think that's what happened. But yeah, Injustice: Gods Among Us is only $15. Now, we are moving on to one of the last stretches. After we went to Walmart in Apple Valley, we went and got some food, some turkey, because it's like Thanksgiving night, and then we went to the Lakeville Walmart, which is the city I reside in. And I didn't get a lot here, because at this point in the night, we have almost everything we want. There's not a lot of stuff left to get, but there's a little bit here and there. So, first of all, at the Lakeville Walmart, this first thing I'm showing you is, it wasn't a Black Friday deal. It's just a movie that I really, really liked, and they were selling it at a good price, and it has a really cool slipcover with the Blu-ray. Snowpiercer came out earlier this year, stars Chris Evans and a lot of other people. This movie's awesome. It's about a train that does not stop because global warming device went wrong and made the whole Earth freeze over, and it's a great class struggle. And Snowpiercer is awesome. Really good sci-fi action movie. Really cool. I liked Snowpiercer a lot, so I was able to drop $15 down on the table for that. And then I got two Blu-rays at the Lakeville Walmart. I got Stallone's First Blood here, Rambo, of course, and I got Dirty Dancing. I like Dirty Dancing. It's a good movie. And then at the Lakeville Walmart, I got another one of those used games for $4.96. I got Hitman Absolution on the PS3. So now, this is the last place we stopped. It's the Best Buy in Burnsville, and I'm going to run you through what I got there real quick. So, we got Mad Men Season 5 for $8. Like I said, I was just buying a bunch of random Mad Men seasons, and I don't even have the first one, so we'll see how that goes when I want to watch that show. I got August Osage County for $8. I really liked this movie. I saw it in theaters towards about a year ago now. It must have been about a year ago, and I enjoyed it. Like, the cover is horrible. I can't stand that cover. It looks like the corniest, most melodramatic piece of shit on the face of the earth. But it's actually a pretty good movie. I really enjoyed it, and I liked all the cast and the characters, and I liked it. So that's that. Now moving on, we have Breaking Bad, the final season, for $9.99. Really good deal. This is the last one I needed, and I can Where's my? I can stick it in right there because that's where. Yeah, I didn't know where this. Yeah, well, that's where it's gonna go when I'm done with this video. So there's that. I was really surprised to see this one at Best Buy, The King of Comedy, an older Martin Scorsese film, starring Robert De Niro, of course, and it was $4. Really excited to see that was there because I'd like to watch that movie someday. Savages for $4. I didn't love this movie. I think it could have been a lot better and a lot more entertaining and a lot more violent. But I thought it was decent. It wasn't horrible. Just wasn't that. It was really underwhelming. I saw it like 2 or 3 years ago now almost. And then these are the last three things I'm going to show you. And this is really going out with a bang. Wrong Turn 3, Wrong Turn 4, Wrong Turn 5, all $4 a piece. And I already have the second one, but I need the first one. I don't think Best Buy was selling the first one last night. So I gotta find the first one. If you guys don't know what these are, they're horror movies. They're really stupid, but they're really just fun to watch. They're hilarious. If you want to just make fun of a good movie, or of a bad movie, I should say, watch Wrong Turn, the whole series, because they're hilarious. They're really fun to watch. So that's my Black Friday haul. You guys, thank you very much for watching. Please check out my other reviews coming out, the reviews I just posted a couple days ago, like Birdman, Whiplash, Mockingjay. It's horrible, by the way. It kind of rhymed a little bit there. And I'm also going to be posting, if you guys are more interested in just the things that I've been buying lately, if you even care about my life that much, which would be a little weird, I'm going to be uploading half-price bargains, half-price books pretty soon of a lot of other things I bought, and also like a Blu-ray pickups and a new video games pickups. I've been buying a lot of shit lately, and it's a problem. But that's everything, you guys. So thank you very much for watching. Once again, my name is lukemick, signing off. Please subscribe, and I will see all of you guys later.